Welcome back, everyone. May is Military Appreciation Month, a time to recognize our service members and the cost of serving. It can be an emotional, mental, and physical toll on the body, and today we're specifically looking into hearing loss among military personnel. The National Institute of Health describes it as a major health concern because of noise from shootings, blasts, and all-around noisy environments. So joining us now to dig into this is Kristen Conners, an audiologist with prescription hearing in Palos Park. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So interested to learn a little bit about this from you. Let's start with this, because according to the CDC, tinnitus is the #1 disability among veterans. Talk to me a little bit about what that is, and do you see a lot of that in our service members and our veterans?
We see it every day. Practically every veteran has some form of tinnitus. What tinnitus is it's noise in your ear or your head that you hear where there's no external noise present. So only the person experiencing it hears the sound, and it can vary from a really kind of a soft ringing sound to something extremely loud that's really debilitating for that person.
So it can kind of vary based on your case.
Correct.
Cases.
Correct.
Okay. What other hearing loss issues are service people likely to suffer from, and why?
So the issue that we have with the military is they're exposed to a variety of extremely loud sounds several hours a day. So it could be anywhere from a road vehicle that might be 90 decibels all the way up to a mortar or artillery blast that can be over 180 decibels.
Wow.
Damage starts with sound that's at 85 decibels or louder. So you can have side effects from repeated noise exposure without ear protection. So you have to really be careful.
So a really wide range of issues here.
Yes.
And back to this ringing in the ears, this condition, it can also lead to mental health issues. That's really interesting. Talk to me a little bit about why that happens.
So because it's really hard when you have this ringing in your ears, sometimes for people it's really hard to focus and pay attention and be able to listen and be engaged in conversations, and because all they're doing is paying attention to the tinnitus, and that can lead to social isolation, anxiety, depression, and PTSD.
Wow, it's something that we say is not talked about a lot, but I can imagine how frustrating that can be for some of these service members who are dealing with this. And final question for you, Kristen. I know that the military kind of provides protective equipment in some cases. How does that help? But what other precautions need to be taken for our military members?
So the military does have a good hearing conservation program, so they're routinely getting their hearing screened, which is a must. You have to have that done. You have to check to make sure that you're wearing the proper protection and that you're wearing enough. Sometimes just wearing earplugs isn't enough protection because it only provides maybe 30 decibels of reduction in that noise. But if a blast is 170 or 180 decibels, it can still damage your hearing.
Wow. Kristen Conners, thank you so much. So interesting to learn from you about how we really need to protect our military members and their hearing.
Yeah.
If you or someone you know who may be dealing with hearing loss from serving in the military, the Department of Veterans Affairs has some resources for you, including free hearing aids for eligible members. You can head to their website to learn more. That's va.gov.